Can you guys hear me now? I did the biggest blunder on Earth, and that was forget to turn on the audio. I literally forgot to turn on my mic. So, that is a big oops. You guys ready for me to put on some music, or you guys chill? I could if you all want to, but we got about 1 minute before the polls start. About 30 seconds according to the clock app on my iPhone. 30 seconds left, guys, till it starts. See, this is what happens when I prepare last minute. Things get kind of awry. Okay, let me see if I can go to my liked videos. There we go, there is a playlist. Oh god, I got some old songs up in here. But these are all songs that have copyright. Okay, there we go, Rise of the Heroes, the one that I've been playing for like a billion other times. And I'm going to mute the ad for you guys. And the poll starts now. Here we go, everybody. Poll is starting, and March Madness Sweet 16 is on the way. Yeah, so what happened earlier was I legitimately just forgot to turn on the mic. Everything was working, but yeah, the mic I forgot to turn on. So I'm waiting for an ad to finish. Okay. Time to put on the music. About to kill everybody's ears with that. So, here we go. The responses start. So, here is what the Sweet 16 looks like. We got Shuichi, we got June, we got Haida, and Tyson, who I just replaced his photo with a more optimistic looking photo because just him with his resting bitch face just really felt like I was kind of undermining him. Then we got Legoshi and Jack, Linhu and Nikolai, Yuichi and Star Fox, or Fox from Star Fox, Lika Lau and Nick Wilde, Neferu and Spencer. Then we got Case K and Amicus. And that's it. That's all 8 matches. And then I ask you guys with 3 options now, when I should start the next round. So should I start immediately after this poll ends, like do the results, start the next one? Should I do it 2 days after, like give you guys a little 2-day rest, or 3 days after? Any of these days work for me, just a little suggestion. We got 3 responses already, and let me see if I turned on if people can, yeah, people can see the summary charts, but I will turn that off on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Just so you guys know. So, this is it. We have come down to the Sweet 16. This is the part where we figure out who will make the Elite 8. The coveted Elite 8. The one that has its own bracket. Let me open it up. That's the wrong window. This is the right window. So, if you guys can see here, I'm just gonna fly on down here. These are the matchups, just so you guys know. But the Elite 8 is here, and on the bracket itself, everybody has their own octant, but once you get to the Elite 8, man, you get your own little special octant, the final octant of it all. The one to end it all. And I have a new thumbnail coloring, at least for it, so I kind of changed up the thumbnail a little bit for the Elite 8 onwards, so it's, you know, more special looking, I'd say, and more grandiose. It's not like too much more, but, you know, it looks more aesthetically pleasing for a championship round. So, are you guys ready for the Sweet 16? Because I sure am, and I'm excited to see what you guys have to say. So, as of now, we have 5 responses, and we have a close battle between Shuichi and June. That one is really going to be the one that is going to be intense, in my opinion. Tyson is taking down Haida with a surprising shock, but we have Legoshi beating out Jack by a lot. Linhu and Nikolai really neck and neck at this point. Star Fox and Yuichi neck and neck. Leak Aloud taking down Nick Wilde, Nefero and Spencer neck and neck, and Case K and Amicus neck and neck. And as for when the next poll should start, a lot of you guys want me to start on Wednesday, and I could totally see that. Like I said, I put all those days down expecting any of them to work. But here we go. I'm going to go to Twitter and at all the Sweet 16 members and congratulate them for their spot in the bracket. Oh, I can do Shift Enter here. Congrats to everyone who made the Sweet 16 for hashtag March Madness. Here is the poll link. If I can spell. So here are the amazing best boys and their creators who made the Sweet 16, and I'm going to list off everyone. Here we go. Starting off with Basket Case with all 4 of his characters making the Sweet 16. We have Shuichi, Jun, Yuichi, Case K. All 4 of them were suggestions, and out of the 4 that made the bracket from the 6 that were suggested, all 4 of them have won their matches and are here to this day. So, congrats to Basket Case for being one of the only creators with a perfect track record so far in the bracket. So, here we go. Time to post part 2 of 2. Okay, so I got Legoshi there, and time to post the rest. Here we go. Ah, shoot, it didn't make it. Maybe if I deleted one line. Oh, wow, that perfectly made it the perfect amount. But I should make it like 3 parts. It's gonna look better. So, what are you guys' thoughts on these matchups? Yeah, Shuichi versus Jun I think is going to be the hardest for me personally because I love both characters and I feel really bad for not voting for one of them. Okay. Alright, and paste, the final one. Here we go. I am going to post this thing. Tweet all. Okay, so now the Twitter post has been done. I need to do it in Discord, and that's it. So, yeah. How you guys feeling about this? Spencer and Nefero, that one is also going to be tough, I think, in my opinion. They both have similar qualities to each other, but they both are very likable at the end of the day. And personally, I think they're both underrated in their novels, so there's that. We got 10 responses now. Shuichi and Jun being a bit more one-sided. Maybe I should just cover that up for now and pretend it's not there. Okay, time to open up Discord and see what we got. Just have to copy the link one more time. Okay. Video announcements. Bracket and matches. Matchup polls. Here it is, it's in Discord now. Everybody can vote. Sorry, Deckerlink just had a moment of realization for something, and I'm going to talk to him off stream about that in case it's personal. So, don't want to reveal any personal info on here, even though I just revealed my face. That's interesting, I did not get that until now. Yeah, Nick is going to be a tough one, Nick and Fox. I feel really bad for that one because... Or no, not Nick and Fox, Nick and Lin Hu. Like, I really want Nick to win, in my opinion, but... I'm pretty nervous for it. I'm going to do it myself now, so... Here is my vote. Here we go. Who is best boy? Legoshi or Jack? I have to say Jack personally because he's just he has such best boy qualities and he's a good boy in general. Legoshi's nice and awesome. I know he's the favor, but I'm sorry. I just love Jack too much. Now here's the tough one. Here's the one that I argued on Discord and had a long debate with, despite not really wanting to go into a debate. Keisuke or Amicus? Tough one. Very tough one. Amicus is very, like, you know, he has that very likable personality to himself, and he's, like, you know, very confident, very kind-hearted wolf. Keisuke is the opposite of that, very closed off, very shy about things. But both are rich, you know, come from rich families, and both have kind of struggled with family issues in a sense. And I'd say, like, when I argued it, I'd say Keisuke's were more, like, against him, it was more adverse against him, and Keisuke kind of learned to be a bit more understanding in general of the world, maybe not as impulsive, and Amicus, for his situation, you know, he's trying his best, but, you know, can be kind of impulsive, like that restaurant scene. I'm gonna lower the volume by, like, 5%. There we go. But he's very, you know, tough to, you know, kind of, it's like very tough to compare these two because they just both come from similar, like, social backgrounds, I guess, per se, or, you know, yeah, hierarchy backgrounds. But in terms of personality, they're two opposites. And I just think Keisuke, everybody hates him at first, but he just keeps developing. And I really like that about him. Like, you really see his flaws, but you also see his ability to work as a character and just, you know, all in all, I really like how Basket handled his character. And for, you know, how Amicus's character is supposed to be, Hallie also does a good job with Amicus. But I'd say that maybe there's not as much to him, but then again, Tennis Ace is like 20-something days compared to like 15 updates for Adastra. So... Oh gosh, the person that asked... Holy crap! The person that I asked about the whole debate thing just basically lit up my chat with like a bunch of comments. Sorry if I called you out. But... Yes. I'm going to have to go to go to Case K on this because I really want to see the underdog pull this out possibly. I'm really just interested to see, like, I know I would vote for Amicus in general, and I should have voted for Dean last round, but I just think comparing these two, I think Case K is just a better developed character at this point. But that's kind of the problem when the novel is longer than the other novel, so... Tough one. Okay. Yuichi and Fox. I mean, of course I main Fox in Smash. Like, he's always my main for Smash. But Yuichi, also the same. When you play the Case K update, you really see him develop. And I just think Yuichi, as lazy as he is, he's also one with a good heart and one that really, I think, is fleshed out well enough to really just be a good person and just be a really good best boy. I think if we have to go off of best boy, unfortunately, I may have to lean towards Amicus on this. Because they are both good boys, like they both can be best boys in a sense, but I would say Amicus is just more of a best boy material, like he's just that likable. And I have to say the same for Yuichi. Yuichi, he's got that best boy, like Fox, you know, Fox is just Fox. Everybody loves him, but Yuichi's just, he's very likable, even for an MC. One of the better MCs. Him and Dave are both very likable MCs. Dave from Password. Okay. Continuing on, Neferu versus Spencer. This one's a really tough one. Spencer was the first character I really fell in love with for visual novels, and yeah, I just really enjoyed his story arc at first. Being new to the visual novel scene, just really liked him. But Neferu is also one that kind of grew on me too. At first it's like, oh, can't trust that guy, really can't. And then you really like him. I think he's just a very commendable guy, I would say. Like, although he can come off as very cheeky and, you know, sexual in a sense, he is one character that I'd say that has had a good improvement over his Adastra story arc, even a little bit more so than Amicus in some ways, although Amicus has had some great improvements. This is turning into me shitting on Amicus, and I still like Amicus as a character. Just saying. It's just, I think Neferu, to me, may be a bit more best boy material. Right now, if I'm comparing between him and Spencer. Spencer, it's like, yeah, he's very sweet, very wholesome. But this is a tough one to kind of pick out. I'm gonna probably have to say, like, Spencer is one that at least you can see him being more just down to earth and honest with you. Neferu can be a bit playful with words. So I'm gonna go with Spencer on this one. Here we go. This is the one nobody's expecting. Nobody's expecting Tyson to win. Tyson against Haida, but I added Ben Diskin just so he knows about it. And I feel bad if he missed out on this. I bet he just ignores it because it's not directly at him or whatever. But then again, anytime I post something to add somebody, they really don't notice too much unless it's another VN creator. I'm really not that big, guys. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. And once again, these are personal opinions. Like, just because I voted Yuichi over Fox or Spencer over Neferu doesn't mean that, oh, that character has to be the better character, like, objectively or anything. Like, it's a subjective thing at the end of the day. And it comes from my personal experiences with the characters. I haven't played Star Fox much, so yeah. Here we go, Haida and Tyson. Once again, Tyson's really growing on everybody. He's a fan favorite. And Haida is just, you know, everybody just loves him from Agretzko. He's one of the fan favorites from Agretzko, I'd say, in my opinion. This is tough again. Shoot. like, yeah, Tyson was a jerk growing up, but he was kind of like, he kind of had a traumatic backstory to him. Like, he had, he just had a tough time growing up in general. It's one of those stories where you kind of understand where he's coming from. But at the end of the day, I'm going to ride the Tyson train to the end. Tyson, you're my best boy for now. Here we go. Nick Wilde versus Leekalau. Tough one because both of them are just are more mainstream in the fandom. Nick Wilde, of course, but Leekalau, Nekajishi stands go nuts for him. Leekalau's a nice guy. I'd say I prefer him over Nick Wilde. Like, Nick Wilde's just, he's a likable character, but best boy, Leekalau's more best boy. Alright, Lin Hu versus Nikolai. Oh, I'm really hoping for Nikolai on this. Like, I know Lin Hu is well liked, but Leekalau and Lin Hu, it's just like all the Nekajishi characters. I'm just not a fan of the whole do this for me type of thing, and like, leave your life just to do this thing for me. And Nikolai is just such a sweet character. Such a nice guy. Alright, last but not least, the big one, June. I did not plan this out for the order of this. I shuffled the order up, like, I selected the shuffle order setting, so this is complete coincidence. The last one is June and Shuichi from Tennis Ace. I'm sorry, I have to pick Shuichi in this, and it breaks my heart because June is such a best boy, but if you know Shuichi's root and just you know him as a character, you just, he's just so close. You hold him near and dear. So, yep, this is it. Shuichi. Oh shoot, I accidentally switched it. Shuichi, Nikolai, Leekalau, Tyson, Spencer, Yuichi, Amicus. This is the craziest damn coincidence. They're all on the right side. Oh, I'm sorry. That is complete coincidence, though. I did not mean to do that. I also have it so it shuffles the order of if June or Shuichi or whoever is on the right or the left, so the order of which one's on left, which one's on right is also coincidence. So, randomize order, randomize who's on left and right, so people don't just say, oh, the better seed's on the left or whatever. This is my submission. Here we go. Oh, I have to say when I want to start the next round. I want to start on Wednesday, personally. Like, I kind of want to keep this going. At least for the Elite Eight, and then the Final Four and the Finals are on the last week. Maybe give them extra days. That, or worse comes to worse, I could give 3 days for the Elite Eight, 3 days for the Final Four, 3 days for the Final. Or 4, either way. Just something longer so that you get more time for the final rounds. For more suspense. And I would still cut it off after the 24-hour mark. So, submit. Thank you. Your response has been recorded. Alright, let's see. 25 responses now. This is very interesting. Shuichi with a commanding lead for now. Tyson with a commanding lead, surprisingly. Tyson is the Cinderella story of this bracket. Like, I am impressed with how well Tyson is doing. He might give Shuichi a run for his money if they face off, or June. Shuichi or June, either way, he will give them a run for their money. And that is the surprising part. Legoshi is just destroying Jack. I am one of 4 people who voted for Jack. Lin Hu beating out Nikolai commandingly, and I'm nervous about that. I really wanted Nikolai to win, but Lin Hu might pull it off. Yuichi really taking down Fox. That is the biggest shock. Alright, Leekalau taking down Nick Wilde. Not too shocked about that. Spencer beating out Neferu. Fair enough. Ooh, Amicus taking down Keisuke with a lot. And the votes. A good amount voting for Wednesday. The most people want to vote, or most people want Wednesday, 9 people want Friday, and 1 person wants Saturday. Long time away, but fair enough. So as of now, it would be on Wednesday, but like I said, I am waiting for the poll responses to all finish before I give a final command on it. Once again, this is pretty much the matches. And basically, the winner of these two face off against each other, the winner of these two face off against each other, so on and so forth. So yes, this is basically the ticket for that coveted spot. Alright, so I really don't know what else I could say here, but these are the matchups, the polls have been released, and I hope everybody enjoys. So, that is all I have for this episode, and on Wednesday we will reveal the results of the Sweet 16, the chance for a spot in the grand old Elite Eight. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, take care, guys!